Have you ever wondered why so many Jamaicans choose to migrate to the United States over Canada? It's a question that's been on the minds of many, and today we're going to dive deep into the reasons behind this phenomenon. Prepare for an eye-opening journey as we uncover the fascinating factors that make the U.S. a more alluring destination for Jamaican migrants. By the end of this video, you might just be packing your bags and heading for the land of stars and stripes yourself. Well, once your immigration papers have been approved, that is. Geographical proximity. Let's begin with the most apparent advantage. The United States is practically a stone's throw away from Jamaica, making it a far more convenient and accessible choice. Just imagine the convenience of a short trip to the U.S. compared to the arduous journey to Canada. It's like opting for a quick walk to the corner store instead of embarking on a cross-country road trip for a bag of chips. Existing Jamaican diaspora. We're all familiar with the sense of security that comes from being surrounded by our own, right? Well, the United States boasts a thriving Jamaican community, particularly in cities like New York and Miami. This established diaspora serves as a comforting embrace, offering a sense of familiarity and support that many migrants yearn for. And let's not forget the assurance of always having a good jerk chicken spot nearby. Cultural familiarity. When it comes to culture, the U.S. and Jamaica share a special bond. From the language we speak to the historical connections, there's a certain familiarity that makes the transition to the U.S. seem like a smooth and natural one for many Jamaicans. Who needs a culture shock when you can slide right in like a hot patty into a cocoa bread? Job opportunities. Let's be real. Everyone's looking for a chance to make it big. And the U.S. job market is like a vast, untamed jungle full of opportunities. From hospitality to construction and service sectors, there's a perception that the American dream is more attainable in the land of the free. Plus, who doesn't want to be able to afford a few extra boxes of Grace coconut water every week? Those can be had in parts of Canada, too. Climate. Who doesn't love a little sunshine and warmth? Many parts of the United States, like Florida and California, offer a climate that's much closer to the tropical paradise we Jamaicans are used to. It's like bringing a little piece of home with you, minus the coconut trees. Unless you're in Miami, of course. And let's be honest, who wants to deal with shoveling snow when you can be sipping on a red stripe on the beach? Immigration policies. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Immigration policies. The U.S. has programs like the Diversity Visa program, which many Jamaicans perceive as more accessible and favorable than Canada's policies. It's like winning the lottery, but instead of money, you get a chance to live the American dream. Family reunification. There's nothing quite like the comfort of family, is there? For many Jamaicans, the decision to migrate to the U.S. is made easier by the fact that they already have loved ones there, waiting with open arms and a warm plate of curry goat. And let's be real, who doesn't want to be able to get their hands on some authentic Jamaican food without having to cook it themselves? Educational opportunities. Education is the key to unlocking a world of possibilities, and the U.S. is perceived as a mecca for higher education. From renowned universities to the perceived accessibility of the system, it's a major draw for Jamaican students and families. Plus, who doesn't want to be able to brag about going to the same school as their favorite celebrity? Historical ties. Jamaica and the U.S. share a long and intricate history, dating back to their colonial past. These deep-rooted ties have fostered a sense of familiarity and connection that makes the U.S. feel like a natural choice for many Jamaican migrants. It's like having an old friend who you can always count on to have your back, and maybe share a few red stripes with. Language barrier. Let's be honest, learning a new language is no easy feat. While Canada is officially bilingual, English and French, the U.S. is predominantly English-speaking, which can be a major advantage for Jamaicans who might find the language barrier in Canada a bit daunting. Who wants to have to learn a whole new language just to order a patty and a drink? We have just shared 10 compelling reasons why so many Jamaicans opt for the U.S. over Canada when it comes to migration. From cultural familiarity to job opportunities and educational prospects, the allure of the American dream is undeniable. But remember, at the end of the day, it's all about finding the place that feels like home, no matter where that may be. So, What are your thoughts on this topic? Leave a comment below, and let's continue this fascinating discussion.